let's crack on here, guys. Tomorrow, the 24th, you got Liverpool hosting Roma. Liverpool 1.53, draw 4.5, and Roma at 6.5. Obviously, gents, Liverpool is gotten a good draw here. I think everyone wanted to face Roma. Look, they're the fourth weakest team. Let's be honest. They obviously did beat Barcelona, but you have to think getting the first leg at Anfield is a big step for Liverpool, obviously, to get some sort of differential here. Flash, I'll start with you. The only English team left. I have to ask, Flash. I'm always interested in hearing about this because, generally the English teams, if you root for one, you hate everyone else. If you're an English fan, let's say you're a fan of Arsenal, do you root for Liverpool in this fixture to win? Do you want England to do well? Is that a general method or?
No, no, I think it's probably the same the world over. You take your rivalry into European games. I mean, professional players like myself, we would definitely want the English sides to go and do well, and we'd have no preference. But with the way it is in England, it's tribal. And I
Yeah,
know it's the same with the American football. I mean,
yeah,
you'd never have the Cowboys cheering on the Giants in the Super Bowl. You know, it's
sure.
just
No,
not going to
that's
happen. Yeah, I mean,
that's
you
kind of
wouldn't
what
have
I was thinking.
yeah, you wouldn't have an AFC team cheering on someone in their conference. They'd normally cheer on the NFC, you know. So,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was.
if
but
it
for me personally,
probably if it was a country fight from USA that has a Super Bowl was worldwide or NFL
Well,
was worldwide, for sure that people from
well,
USA would cheer for their
it
team.
is, but no one's as good as them. They still call it the World Championship, Alex. It's just that no
there was
one's as
this.
Yes,
good
Th-
as
but
them.
they are not
well, the
playing
reason
against teams from other countries. This is what I mean.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because I have this Flash. I have this like portal thing on my TV where I got someone to get it for me, and I basically get all the programming in England. So I watch like all the different channels. And I was watching the show the other day. I forget what channel it was on, maybe ITV or one of these. It was like this fan show where they bring all these different fans on, and one of the questions they posed to the rest of the fans were, "Would you root for Liverpool?" And I was thinking like, if I'm a United fan, there's no way I'm rooting for Liverpool. I mean, it's a tribal thing. It should be like it would if they were in England. But Flash, I'll start with you here. Where are you going in this game? Do you think Liverpool can win by margin? I know throughout the season we've taken Liverpool on goal lines at home on the Asian handicaps. They've been very good at Anfield. Is there any reason to think that Liverpool doesn't win by margin? And can Roma score? What do you see here in this first leg?
No, that's it. You've hit my bets right on the head here because I think that normally you'd think Liverpool, Roma, probably the two most entertaining teams in the competition because they just go for it. I think that the big play here is Liverpool to win to nil because if they go into Rome and Roma haven't scored, then I think it's game over. But obviously with Roma scoring, you know what they can do, and they've got a feel good factor. So yeah, I happy to go with Liverpool, and I couldn't believe that I saw 3.85 with Liverpool to win to nil. So I'm sorry, 2.85,
Yeah, I
2.85
mean,
on Liverpool to win to nil.
they've definitely shored up their back, obviously with Virgil van Dijk in there, and that's really helped them. I mean, I was looking also at Liverpool in the under 3.5 at 2.6. I could definitely see 2-1 here. Again, though, you're going to make sure that you try to not give up that away goal. We saw what the away goal can do, Alex. I mean, if you remember in that Barcelona match, the first match, it was, I think, 4-1, but that sneaky late goal away really was the difference in the matchup. I mean, if they don't get that, they probably don't end up winning that leg and don't move on. Do you think Roma will hang around here? And do you take up maybe a +1 Asian handicap? Where are you going here? Flash thinks that it's going to be a fairly low scoring game, maybe Liverpool 1 or 2-0.
Listen, Roma scored in four away trips in Champions League from five of them, so 4 from 5. They scored also against Barcelona, that we know the defensive side of Barcelona being so strong, but they overcome that 4-1 result from the first leg and won 3-0 at home. The atmosphere for sure in both matches, because we are talking about the best fans, some of the best fans, Liverpool at least but also Roma when they're playing at home. What happened against Barcelona? It was incredible atmosphere. Um, Liverpool should be really careful of Roma, because Roma, if you do a mistake, they will score. Edin Dzeko is on fire. Also the other guys with his teammates. But Liverpool, I think that they will try to keep this clean sheet, because it's important not to concede goals at home. So if we are looking for a banker, let's say, for this match, you can see also Liverpool and under 4.5 at evens. So you double your money in case Liverpool wins and under 4.5. I can see also Sadio Mane scoring at 2.88. Everyone is saying that Mo Salah will score, but his odds are really low at 1.85, 1.88 maximum. I don't know. I want to go also with Liverpool and over 2.5, but I really prefer the Liverpool and under 4.5 at
Right.
evens.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. I mean, I could see Liverpool, and I see them winning. I just don't see them winning 4-1 or 5-0. I just don't see that 3-2. I don't see a basketball match. That's actually what I'm probably going to go with. I even think Liverpool in the under 3.5 is good. I could cover 2-1. Flash,
I think.
we're actually all kind of
Sorry,
agreeing in a way here.
Yeah, and I think that the
sorry.
other thing
I
you've got
think.
to always remember, Alex and Big Man, is that Roma will not want. They will come here and try and keep it a tight game because they will not want Liverpool to get too far out in front, because that means that they will then have to go and attack Liverpool in Rome. And again, we've seen what Liverpool do to sides when you go and attack them. They'll soak you up and they beat you. Man City are probably one of the best sides in Europe, and obviously they knocked them out 5-1 over 2 legs. So Roma will come and think, listen, 1-0, 2-1. I mean, I would think that this is going to be a low scoring affair, but Liverpool won't go looking for free. They'll be happy with nil. Anything to nil.
Listen, I like I like a lot Eusebio Di Francesco. First team in his entire career, top side. He did really good to organize them in the defense. They are looking better this year in their defense, and I think that they will try to, like Flash said, to not to concede also. But Liverpool are pressing high. They are stealing the ball in the opposition half. The trio from in front is deadly on the break. Uh, Mane is entering the pitch in every game, being sure that he will score, not hoping that he will score, being sure. So yeah, if you want to take Sadio Mane at 1.88, go ahead. But I think that the odds are really low. So I think that Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane at 2.88 looks a lot better from my point of view.
Yeah, for me, official play, I'm going to go Liverpool and under 4.5 at
Same
even
here.
money. I don't see 4-1, 5-0. I just don't, and I'm confident that Liverpool will win at home. But again, I think Flash is totally on point here. I mean, they're going to want to try to defend for as long as possible. Maybe park the bus, try to keep it, casual, and then get it back maybe down a goal or something, or within reach. Flash, you're going to go with Liverpool win the nil. Is that correct at
Yeah, I
2.85?
am. Yeah,
Very
2.85.
good.
Yeah.
A couple of chatters here. Liverpool to win and both teams score no at 2.7. All right. So you're thinking like a 2-0. Ann S, good tipster. She likes Liverpool -1. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's another one. I think it's 2-0, frankly, but I'm a little worried that we're just going to get a push on that one. I generally don't like to play -1 just because I'm not really into business to push, and a lot of the time it ends up 2-1. Under 4.5 better than the over 2.5. Yeah, I agree.
What do you
Let's move
guys
on
think?
to the
What do you
yeah.
guys think? I think that Liverpool will start pressing from the first minute, and they will be really, really aggressive and try to show force and score fast in the game. What do you guys think about that? A goal before the 30th minute in the game.
Yeah, I mean
Well, I mean,
that's the
go on,
thing.
go on, big man. Go
No,
on.
you got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, listen, the big thing is, I don't know how early around the world people tune in and they get their transmission through, but Liverpool on a European night, not Europa. We're talking top Champions League semi-final. People will be in the ground 2 hours early. This
Exactly.
is like a cauldron. This is probably, I don't mind going on record and saying, they're probably the #1 side in England when it comes to European nights. So yes, they'll come out the traps. Yes, there'll be a great atmosphere. And I mean, goal in the first half an hour, well, that will just absolutely kill Roma.
Now, Flash, I got to ask you, you've played at Anfield, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree that it's the best? I mean, on a European night, do you think there's an atmosphere better in the world?
Not on a European night. In the world, that's quite tough. I mean, I've experienced some of the German nights live, actually in the ground, and they are like something that like put goosebumps on the back of your neck, even though that you're not
Dortmund
affiliated to
Schalke.
either the clubs. Yeah, Dortmund was very special, and funnily enough, back in my day, Kaiserslautern was unbelievable. The red
Absolutely.
and black with
And
all the flares and
Don't
a
forget
funny one.
Inter Milan, another huge derby in Europe.
Yeah, and obviously you can't forget the Turkish teams or the
Yeah, of
Greeks.
course.
I mean, I've
don't
actually been.
forget Celtic Rangers, people.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've actually been to Celtic. I would say that Celtic is probably gives you a little bit more of a tingle than Ibrox does.
Sure. Good stuff, guys. I think we're all kind of agreeing that it'll be somewhat low scoring. Liverpool will win, and it'll probably be under that 3 or 4 goal mark. I think that's what we're all kind of bagging on here. Flash going with a little bit more, Liverpool and domination, and Roma not even scoring. I'm not willing to say that. Liverpool will smash Roma from minute 1. Yep. I don't disagree.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.